So last year I set out some goals for myself. I set out some financial goals. I also set out some goals for my growth in social media, and some savings goals, some debt goals, etc. And in today's video, I am going to take a look at those goals. Usually every quarter I take a look at my goals just to kind of see where I am and what I have left to do. So I will tell you, we are in October, so I have 3 months left to meet these goals. And Lord Jesus, I tried to give y'all a cool little vibe here, and I need a real lighter or something. I probably need to charge this thing. There we go. Trying to give you guys a vibe. It's actually late at night, and so I figured, hey, why not go ahead and light the candle as I take a look at my quarterly goals. So I have this here in my budget binder, and I'm just gonna go right to the pages where I listed my financial goals. I'm also gonna pull them out here. I did a really great job, like I stated, looking back in the first and second quarters. And so I just want to see where I am. Definitely some things have changed this year. This has been a year, let me tell you, okay? There have been some things unexpected, and I'm sure as in a lot of your guys' lives. But it's always good to look back and see how close you are to meeting your goals and what possibly you may need to do to kind of ramp up because it's the end of the year. So the first thing that I wanted to do for my 2024 financial goals is look at my I wanted to have 9 months of no spends. So in Q1 I had 1 month, in Q2 I had 2 months, and in Q3, successful months, I guess you can say, let me open up my binder here and let me look. So Q3 would be, what was that, June, July, August? No, July, August, September. So in July, I did not have a no spend. In August, I had a no spend, so that's 1 month. And then in September, I had a no spend as well, which I need to complete this. So this was 2 months that I had a no spend. So this is a total of 5 so far. I am currently doing a no spend in October. So I'm not gonna meet the 9 months because it's only 3 months left. So that's okay. I think I had a good amount of no spends for 2024. Next is my side hustle income. So I wanted to make 60K for the year, and I wanted to make 5K a month. And in Q1, I made $20,092.79. At the 6 month mark, I made $27,905. I'm sorry, $27,954.12. Now that was for the whole year. So for, I guess you can say, 9 months, I am going to need to add this all up. So I need some note paper. I'm just gonna use my note paper here. All right, so for 9 months, I'm at 37,649.98, and that's at 9 months. So if I wanted to make 60K, I am shy of $22,000. So if I want to hit that, I will need to make $22,000 within this next 3 months. I'm not saying that it's not possible, because it is very much possible, but that's where we are there. Investments, Roth IRA. I believe that I was to open up a Roth IRA. I still have not done that. So that's something that I still need to do. Now looking at my payday routine. It's very important that I have a payday routine that works for me in a way that's going to help me to stay consistent in my budget, and make sure that I'm not overspending and spending too much money and not saving enough money, not paying off debt, etc. So for the actual pay week, I am to complete my budget before I'm paid every Thursday, and then close out my previous budgets. So I have really, for the most part, I have been pretty consistent with this payday routine. And the only adjustments that I need to make from time to time is if I'm not able to see my paycheck before the money actually gets in my account, I'll budget on that actual day that I see the money. And then I'll spend money after that by paying the bills and all that good stuff. So on payday, checking the account at 7 a.m., paying all of my bills within the next 2 weeks, and then visiting the bank to withdraw my cash for daily envelopes and sinking funds. And this pretty much has been consistent. So the daily routine is to expense track, record no spend days, and check balances. So I will say, as far as expense tracking, this is an area where I struggle with the most, which is crazy. But that's why in the month of October and for the rest of the year, I have been doing kind of like a silent expense tracking challenge where I'm making sure that I'm expense tracking every day. And I say silent because I guess it's not really that silent because I'm doing it. It's just something that I haven't really talked about. But I know that this is an area that I really need to improve in. And then bi-weekly, having my 1 week check-ins. For the last quarter, I kind of did struggle with that within the last quarter. So Q3, I did struggle. And as you guys can see, I'm back on it. Doing the 1 week check-ins helps a lot. And then as far as the monthly, make additional debt payments, I have been doing that. And closing out the month's budget for Q3, I did struggle, the same as the 1 week check-ins. And then completing a budget overview for the next month at the 25th of every month. And I've been pretty consistent with that. So as of this time, I'm gonna leave the payday routine as is. As long as I'm working it, it definitely is pretty effective. If you do not have a payday routine, I really will or would suggest that you kind of think of one that works best for you in a way that will help you to be successful in your finances. It's important that you have one for the week, for the actual payday, like when you get paid, a daily one, a bi-weekly one, and a monthly one. So here for quarterly, also I am to review bills and review my goals. And then annually, which is coming up in December, I'll need to set up my new planner for the new year, establish new goals, and review current year's goals. So let's go ahead and take a look at my bills. I do have a bill tracker, which is here. And it's important that you take a look at your bills to see if you need to remove anything, if anything has been added, what changes have happened. So of course, my mortgage. Now the exciting thing about my mortgage is in the month of September, my mortgage decreased. $200, and it decreased because I paid off the supplemental taxes. So that's something that I do want to know. My HOA has actually gone up. I think it's like $295 now, whereas before it was $266. Now I think it's $295, but I'm gonna call and see. But anyway, HOA. Internet cable, this has gone up an additional $20 because I have added on the higher internet package. And ADT, that's still there. This has been paid off since the beginning of the year. Sirius XM, something that's there. Electric bill, water, this has been paid off. Like life insurance is good. Car and home insurance, that's the same. So a change that did happen during the third quarter is my Amazon Prime. I moved that to annual. So the Amazon Prime is no longer just a monthly bill. It is now an annual bill. And I do need to update my annual, which is this here. I do have, let me see if I have that page out. I don't have that page. Let me grab it. I need to update that. So here I have a membership and subscriptions sheet here. And so now instead of it being a monthly cost, I'm just gonna cross that out. I'm gonna put here Amazon Prime. And this was, I believe it's gonna renew in September. And the annual cost was a total of $149.77. I don't know if it'll be the same amount, but it'll be somewhere around that amount. So that's something to update. Hulu, Disney. Solar bill, of course, got to keep paying that. Utility, cord, Apple, Netflix. Trash, this is also something that changed in the second quarter. My trash is now added on my taxes, so it's not anything that I have to manually make a payment for. And also something else that changed is I did add a gym membership. So I am going to be going to the gym now. And Amazon Prime Video, this is something that I canceled, so this is no longer a bill. Yep, so this is everything. So my bill tracker is updated. So that is also something that I do quarterly, review bills and review the goals. And I'm looking at the goals right now. All right, so now we are here at the 2024 goals. Financial budget every single paycheck, and of course Q3 update, yes. And the reason why I had to make this an actual goal is because I very well can get off track in the sense of not budgeting at all. I will tell you, this year I have budgeted every single paycheck, which is something to celebrate. Savings, $3K saved in an emergency fund. I have been working on that. Saving sinking funds, I have been working on that as well. And then save for Christmas and holidays. Now, Christmas and holidays, this is wrapped up in my savings challenges. So you could just say Q3, yes, I did that as well. So I believe that I counted up all of my savings challenges, and I'm not gonna do that this update. I'm not gonna count what I have contributed. Well, I guess I can count how much I did save for Q3. That's what I'll do. I'll count what I saved for Q3. And I'm only counting it because sometimes I just want to shock myself, or not really shock myself, but encourage myself to keep going. So I am gonna go ahead and count. I think sometimes we don't realize how much money we can actually save, because we think if we save a little bit over, if we're saving a small amount of money, that it's not gonna add up to anything. And that is so far from the truth. So instead of me actually taking the money out of here, because I'm actually not gonna know, it's gonna be hard for me to break it up, I am just going to add all of these up for the month. So let me do that really quick. All right, so in the 52-week savings challenge over 3 months, July, August, and September, I saved $375. So I want to put it on, I need to write that note down. So the 52-week savings, $375. Now let's see how much I saved in now this one I am gonna have to take the money out and count it. So this is the 3K savings. So in July I saved $100, $220. In August I saved $2, $3, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60. I saved $360. And in September, I saved $1, $2, $20, $40, $60, $70, $80, $280. So I saved $860. Now, I'm just remembering as I was counting this that I did actually save $75 too. So 375 plus 75 equals, so 450 total. So total, now there was some money that I saved in here also. I can't remember, so I'm just gonna leave it out and count it up for the year. And first, as it relates to the savings challenges, let me wrap this up. So a total of $1,310 saved in saving challenges. Now remember, I was also saving for my 1 month ahead, and I did save that. So that was $2,070. And now I am saving for a 1 month ahead for my mortgage, and I'm already at, I think it's, where am I at? 15. I haven't saved anything yet in October. This is all Q2 money. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 50, 1,554. I don't know why I have this $4 in here. I feel like I just want to take it out. It's like, why is it even here? I might as well go buy me something with this. Buy me a snack. but I'm gonna leave it in here. Okay, so now let's add all of this up. Wow, wow, $4,934. And I'm wondering if there's anything else that I saved, but I can't really think of it right now. So we're just gonna go with this. So for Q, where are we at? Q3. So for Q3, I saved a total of, oops, I saved Q3. I saved a total of $4,934 roughly. Not too bad at all. Now going over to debt. How much did I pay off in debt? Let's take a look. Now the goal was also for me to be debt-free, phase 1, and that has not happened yet. Pay off my taxes. Yes, I did pay off my taxes. I have more to pay off, but in phase 1 taxes, those are taxes we talking about. And this was paid off in September. No, not September. It was paid off in August. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. And then credit card debt free. This did happen. I was credit card debt free in Q1. So let's go over to my debt payments, and I am going to add up everything that I paid in July, August, and September. So really it's actually just July and August. I have not paid anything in September. It was a total of $6,000. $72.59. Not too bad. Not too bad in Q3. So next, cash envelopes. So I have been doing my daily envelopes. I have been consistently cash stuffing. So Q3, I'm just gonna put a check mark there. So these are, excuse me, I can't talk. So these are my financial goals. Next, personal, fostering relationships. Yes, I have been doing better with that on my end. Working out, I haven't been doing that. I need to get to working out. I need to shed about 10 to 15 pounds. I must do it. Faith, increase my relationship with Christ. I believe I have done it. I need to do a little bit better. Pray daily, pray more and daily. I have been praying more. I haven't been praying daily, which I need to do. Read my Bible. I definitely need to do that more. And then trust him. I have been trusting him for sure. Home, begin my homework series, begin my home upgrades. Haven't started that yet because the goal was to start that after I was phase 1 debt free. So I really haven't done much of anything, to be honest with you. But I will when the time is right. So self-care, I really haven't had too many self-care days. I could really honestly, I haven't had many self-care days. So I need to really do that. So YouTube, I wanted to hit 100K. I don't know if I'm gonna hit 100K. Let's pray that I do. As of July, I was at 59,073. So I'll put here as of, what are we in, October? And this is 4th that I'm recording this. I am at, let's look. Wow, 2024 is already here. To be honest with you, I have been losing subscribers. It's been a slow and go. I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is. So currently I am at 64,185. So a few thousand that I have increased. So if I want to hit 100K, that is about what, 35,000 more subscribers I need. Preferably we can hit that, we'll see. But I wanted to be consistent, start my blog channel, which I'm no longer going to start a vlogging channel. I am just going to put vlogs on the channel that I have. YouTube course, I have not done that. Always learn and increase skill set. Kind of have been doing that. Take breaks once a quarter. I kind of done that a little bit, but not really. Instagram, hit 100K on IG. So as of, this is another area that's been hard for me to grow lately. As of, what are we in? August? No. As of October, I'm at 64. Is it 64 or 63? Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look. I do need to increase my, like, I think that I need to do better with my content. So I'm at 64.8K. So it's always been that I have more subscribers than followers, but it looks like I got more. Yeah, so anywho. And then post consistently, which I really haven't been doing. And yeah, consistent on TikTok. I ain't been on TikTok. Maybe I need to go back. All right, so that's it. I think I have gone over all of the pages, all of the goals. Let me just see. I've gone over everything. I need to put the financial goals right here. These financial goals right here. I don't know why they're back here. So this is it. So I would say that, I mean, it's not too bad, you know, especially when you talk about the savings and the debt. Not too bad at all. I will give myself a pat on the back because it could be worse. I could have saved nothing for the year. I could have paid off no debt, you know. Another thing to notate, there definitely has been a change in life. September 2024, you know, no longer work at the job that I was working at previously. So that's definitely something that has changed in 2024. I want to do a better job at kind of taking note of things that are happening in my life from year to year. So I would say that this update was not too bad, especially when it comes to the savings. I was very, you know, happy to see that I'd saved that much. And pretty much the same. Well, yeah, I was happy to see that I saved that much. And then in the debt, I was happy to see that too. So not too bad. So now Q4, my goals are, well, I need to add another goal here. So for Q4, I am going to say, I'm going to add here career. So this is payday. Let me see, personal goals. I don't know where I can add it, so I'm just going to add it here. My goal is to find a job. That is my goal. So I have the next 3 months to do it, and I'm praying to God that I land a job at the right time. But you know, whatever he has in mind, I want his will to be done. So we'll just go from there. But that is everything. How have you guys been doing on your goals? Have you taken a look back to see how much debt you've paid off, how much money you've saved? Have you been budgeting? I think it's really important and pretty significant to take a look back and see what do you need to keep doing because it's working, or what do you need to change because it's not working, so that by the end of the year you have something to look back at and be proud of yourself. So that is pretty much it for this video. If you made it to the end of this video, if you could do me a favor and put a piece of paper in the chat. I know it's probably a weird emoji, but we did some work today. We did some work. So if you could put a piece of paper and a pen in the comments, that will let me know that you made it to the end. And I appreciate you all for watching. I will see you in the next video. Go be great, besties. Peace out.
You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright.